Chemical changes are everywhere. They're in the food you eat, they're in the soap you use, and they're in the expired milk you should probably be throwing away soon. But what is a chemical change and how is that different than a physical change? Well, today we're going to be showing you the difference in baking a cake, I guess. I don't know, Sam made this idea, not me. Before we can actually make the cake though, we need to know what type of change it is. There's two types of changes, physical changes and chemical changes. Physical changes only change the physical parts of the matter, for example, tearing a piece of paper. But chemical changes change the molecular makeup of the matter, for example, baking a cake. See what I did there? I'm baking a cake. We're baking a cake, and I said baking a cake's a chemical. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, now that the cake's made, there's several ways to tell that it's a chemical reaction. First, the change in color, 2, the formation of the gas, and 3... Okay, I promise this isn't as complicated as it looks. This is a chemical equation. In this case, it's more simplified, but it still gets the point across. On the right, we have the reactants, in the middle we have the arrow, and on the left, there are the products. The reactants are the substances or elements that mix together to make the products. The arrow or yield sign signifies that a chemical reaction occurred, and the products are the substances we're left with after the reactants reacted. If you take a closer look at the equation itself, you'll notice that the reactants and the products are in equal amounts of each other. This means that the equation is balanced. The reason why it's balanced is because of this fancy thing called the law of conservation of mass. Basically, this means that no matter can be created nor destroyed. And in this case, the products have to be the same amount as reactants. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know how I was supposed to transition into the rest of the video, so this is that. Enjoy. The reaction type is an endothermic reaction, which means that it takes heat from its surroundings, and often leaves the area colder, but inside an oven it's not going to get too cold. And the reason this chemical reaction even matters in the first place is because bakeries often rely on selling cakes to make a living and stay in business.